Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 2 of the, in my case, adjusting the C10 switch. It's an 81. It's a neutral lockout. If the vehicle's not in park, if the vehicle won't start, it's ignition lockout. And I've discovered mine is loose, so I've got to adjust it. There's probably a better way to do it than I'm going to do it here, but at least you'll have it as an archive. Now I'm going to have to use my flashlight maybe, and there's going to be some fumbling around with flashlights and stuff. I want to try to do this so people can see what's going on. It's hard. Pay no attention to the guy talking. Just try to pay attention to what we're doing here. And you can back the video up if you need to. That's the wonderful thing about the internet as a teacher. You got the footage in front of you, and that's the idea behind what I'm doing here. So let's climb up under the seat here. Kind of put the seat back as far as you can, and as you can see, I've got my little thing here that I'm laying on, and hopefully you can see it. It's nice foam rubber, and there's one of the little bitty screws. I told you, the thing is, the wires run up on the left side of the column heading down, and they kind of just hang out there. You got a green one and a yellow one, a purple and a blue, and thankfully my wiring harness wasn't cut up, because this could have been a problem for me. I'm not much on wiring, and so it was pretty much intact. It was just disconnected. Over here, you see that thing I'm kind of shooting the light on? That was disconnected, and just tucked in behind and it turns out that is something that's part of this. And just pay attention, because you'll learn stuff about these trucks if you hang out with these videos. This is actually for the M40 overdrive. On a turbohydromatic 350, they included an overdrive feature on some of the early ones, and this is the assembly. It was disconnected. I don't know why anybody would have disconnected it. It didn't really know what he was doing, but welcome to my world. But there it is, the switch wired up, and you thought I was going to have to go hunt for a wrench. No, I did bring that with me. Let's see. You can see this is a pull column. Excuse me. You can see it's a pull column because it got a number on it. But there's one of them, and hopefully I can get on this and loosen it up just a little bit. Yeah, we're still videotaping. Got to loosen him up just a little bit. And I'm not going to take him out all the way. I'm just going to loosen him up enough so I can slide the switch over about 1/4 of an inch. Now I'm trying to do this with a new wrench. The wrench I had had a swivel head on it. Probably would have made it easier to do this. But this is real time. Welcome to my world. You can fast forward through this. I'm trying to watch it through the camera. Okay, now it's loose. Okay. Once it's loose, you come over to the other side of the column. Let me put this wrench down. Yeah, and I hope, I can't really see what my camera is seeing. I'm not directly in front of it. But there's the other bolt, little screw. Takes a 7mm or a 1/4 inch, either one. I'm using a 1/4 inch driver, but the socket head is a 6 point, nothing special, but it is kind of a stickler for detail. You got to have the right wrench. You can't get it without it. So I just loosened this up a couple bits. And what I'm going to do is push the switch over just a little bit. You're not even seeing what I just moved, but I filled it. I moved it over about 4 millimeters. And now I'm just going to very carefully go back in here and tighten these. You don't want to tighten them a lot, okay? You can strip them, and then you got a big hurt because you can't ever get it correctly tightened. Don't make it work for yourself, okay? If you're a mechanic, you don't want to go back in a second time. I knew this was a chore to rebuild the switch, and of course my light's no good here. I knew this was going to be kind of a chore, but once it was done, I knew I was done with it. And you know, you got to expect 37-year-old stuff, okay? It's got work that needs being done to it, and they're Tigger toys. And join the great adventure as we repair this stuff together and earn points. I mean, imagine what you'd have to pay a mechanic to do this. You buy the tools yourself, and there's the switch up on top. Okay, it's up on top of the panel. You can kind of, I'm trying to, there's the, I guess I did get the bolt hole. But apparently, there's a place on the back of these switches somewhere. And I did some research. I couldn't find it. I gave up on that idea. Where you can put a pin down through the center of it, and it'll center on the some kind of way. This is just the methodology that cowboy mechanics use, or whatever we call ourselves. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you. And I do apologize for not putting it up sooner, but all this time gave me time to think about how I wanted to present this stuff for the internet universe. I was so surprised. I'm going off script here. I was so surprised. I've got over 1,500 people, or whatever, 1,100 people who've looked at this particular video as part one. And I'm just grateful that people are being helped by this. It's going all over the world. I couldn't find it on YouTube, so I put one up on YouTube, and hopefully it'll help everybody that needs it. Thanks for watching, and I know it's a long video, but I think there's a reason for that. Bye.